Howdy, welcome back to another episode on the Wholesome Reef podcast. If this is your first time, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell because it does help this channel a lot. And if this is your first time, don't be afraid to leave a comment. Make sure you keep it engaging. Don't be afraid to share your thoughts on the video. I really love reading you guys' comments. Let's get right into it. Today's video is kind of an interesting one. It's a cross section between tech and dating, and it just shows how far or how scary technology can actually be. And it also shows a spectrum where we actually question the audience or the people that are actually engaging in something. I don't want to get too deep into the nitty gritty already. It's just the start of the video, girl. This dating app has been really trendy all week. Apparently, this white guy named Sean Cooks, it's also a very white name, he decided to open a dating app after his mother's experience in dating turned sour. So basically, his mom had an experience where she dated a guy who had a history of criminal offense and sexual assault. Technology right now, with the invention of AI, things have become quite scary. It's like a mini jungle out there, guys, literally. Some people actually feel that this app is pretty helpful, especially to women, and so many women out there praise the invention of this app, and they talk about how it basically does something that people would spend tons of money on. But so many people on the internet also on the other spectrum also say that this is really not going to work out even as a concept of an app. The reasons being that even if an app like this was to exist, then people would have to do that collectively. But I also question, like, why couldn't women also have their own app? Does this have to be a kind of vetting that we have to do with men included? And like, okay, that sounds so feminist, I understand, but like, I'm sure you guys get what I'm saying. Although this app might be the first app to even exist, we have to talk about the fact that men have had these groups also from way back. I honestly do think that we have had similar things, but just in group forms. Remember that group where men were literally posting about how much they hated their wives, and they could post their pictures and all of that stuff? Yeah, it's just the same thing, but this one is dedicated to women profiling men out. I'm not saying that the idea of this sounds enticing. I honestly think that the entire idea behind this app is just cringy, and the reason why I say it's cringe is because it basically just exposes you. It's like there is no privacy to these things, and we are already deep into this tech thing where people are feeling very supervised. People actually feel watched even with their technological devices at home, their speakers, people selling out people's information. And now we are having actual applications where you could do more of that. I wouldn't ever like for an app like that. Let's look at the app for a bit. Let's analyze what this app promises a lot of women. You can use the T to find verified green flag men. You can run background checks, identify potential catfish, and you could also verify if he's an ex-offender, and you could check for his criminal histories. And it's crazy because you would think that an app like this is definitely subscription based, since they are promising to check people's background and do all of that stuff. But it's crazy because the pricing on this is actually pretty cheap. Like, it's free even. Like, people could just sign up. But the thing is, you would have to provide your ID, and I think women on there go on anonymously, but they do the pre-ID check before you can, like, you know, submit whatever request on any man of your choice. It just feels like this app to me would make a great platform for a lot of women to rage bait about their exes. Like I said, a lot of people also think that the reason this application would not work is simply because of the way the entire platform is being set up on. It's set up on the idea that you could just potentially post someone's picture and then like request other people like to let you know if your man is also dating them. But a lot of the times in these like comments, people would actually analyze the whole entire thing. There were people questioning and actually saying that, oh yeah, girl, don't you think like you went a little bit too far? So essentially what I'm saying is that although this is an application that's meant to be useful, you can't actually qualify it as potentially valid enough, because a lot of people are also leaving these reviews based on just their emotions. And you guys can trust that we women are up there when it comes to using our emotions to do anything. Okay, let's look at what the movement promises. Basically, this application is meant to help you navigate modern dating, a scene that can be quite daunting to people and a whole lot of scary as well. Okay, what's the tea? The tea is that you're never alone. They're asking you to join a community of 4.6 million women dedicated to empowering each other and get access to a suite of dating safety tools made for the FBI girlies. Here's an application that is basically giving women a full go ahead. And ladies, go in FBI mode. Guys, let me know in the comment section what you think. Do you think women are actually better detectives? This app might actually be quite helpful, because women could do this detective thing like their life depends on it. Some of you all men were not happy about women even starting this in the first place. Basically, we're experiencing a loveless generation. And it's crazy, because when you watch Love Island, you would see this clearly on how dating scene has definitely become something entirely different from what you used to think. Where has the romance gone? The romance is all dead. Okay, this idea of performative solidarity in sisterhood and just being besties in girl code, all of this breeds a lot of competition. This really also provides an environment where people easily undermine a person's emotional safety because they think that we are under the same umbrella. So what do you need that safety net for? Like, yeah, we got each other's back, yeah, but do you got each other's back really? And the craziest part about it is that when this illusion of like performative solidarity collapses, that's actually when it becomes more dangerous. And the reason why I say this is when they get criticized amongst their friendship, or maybe when they get betrayed, they often feel the pain more. This betrayal definitely hits them hard, and you can see someone like that falling from like their peak to rock bottom. A lot of these fake friendships, fake sisterhood, and you can imagine there were some women on here, after hearing about the men on this app, they did go on to request like Instagram, IG handles of these men and social media handles of these men, because why? They also wanted to get into it. They wanted to have a taste of that forbidden fruit. Ladies, what are you ladies sometimes doing? Like, it's crazy, right? This just goes to show how much our dating scene has changed. It's not the same anymore. Something really huge needs to happen, something that could potentially change the course of our thinking, because everyone is so stuck up in what they think. We have the red pill content now going viral, And now we have the T app for women also going viral. So let's watch some videos on TikTok.
The T app got hacked and basically thousands of users got their information exposed and doxxed, including my sister. So if she's watching this, you better lock your door tonight because I'm not saving you. I'm just kidding. Okay, we joke like that in this family. But anyways, okay, I said this a month ago. I said something is going to happen with the T app. It is not going to be what people want it to be. Like, there's no way an app like this exists and nothing happened. And here we go. And it's just ironic to me that an app that was centered around keeping women safe couldn't keep women safe and possibly put women in more danger than they were before the app existed. But the thing is, you understand that's a bad thing, okay? So it's like the men who are like rejoicing, hip hip hooraying for the fact that like all these women's info got leaked, it's like you're making the entire like situation look bad. And this is what I was trying to explain to you guys when I was talking about the T app initially. I was like, look, there's nothing you can do. Stay calm. All the men freaking out like, oh man, the women are lying. I need to get in there. I need to get in there. Because of the plausible deniability of the fact that it's like a women's safety app, you looked insane, okay? So now that this hack happened, I feel like a lot of you should keep your composure and be like, oh, this hack is horrible. A lot of these women are exposed. But I've seen people making videos basically celebrating, videos being like, oh, look at the people who got exposed. Like literally like showing their information, being like, oh, they're chopped, da, da, da. And trust me, as someone who has people lie about them every day on this app, I understand how you feel. But when you're reacting to something like this in a nature that shows such a lack of compassion for women that are really being put in danger, like innocent women who were legitimately telling the truth about these people, like, yes, I'm sure some liars got exposed, but I mean, even people who weren't doing that, like someone could lose their life to this. And like some of you guys are going through the pictures being like, oh my gosh, none of these people are attractive. Like, you have to understand, okay, from their perspective, it's a women's safety app. From your perspective, it's a women lying app. Okay, those are two completely different things. So you see it as like this evil app where it's so horrible, and they see it as this app that was like supposed to save them from dangerous men. And it's like you see how those things like naturally conflict. So you going out of your way to like celebrating the leak is crazy in and of itself. But again, like freaking out about the app, celebrating the hack, that makes it seem like you're anti-women's safety. And also, I just need to remind you that there are actual women being put in danger because of this. This is not the tee hee ha ha, you get what you get type thing. Like there are people actually being in danger because of this. Like, bro, it's literally on 4chan. I just talked to my sister about it. 4chan, bro. Like, you want to side with the 4chan people?
I know that there are gonna be some guys who are going to be like, well, don't you think that having the T app is also going a little bit too far? Come on. Now is not the time to be so petty, okay? We have to stop being so petty. These ladies having their photos getting leaked, including their location as well, that doesn't feel good, even to the women. And a lot of women's life is actually in danger. But I also think that a lot of men also certainly have their lives also in danger by having this kind of application running in the first place, because anyone could come on there and say and speak up on something based on their feelings and not facts, and that could be very hurtful to a man's career, to a man's like entire life. It just feels like nowadays people do not have any rights to their privacy. Like, this is not news anymore. Like, it's scary. We really need someone to come up with the ultimate game changer when it comes to data protection, you know, because it's also freaking expensive. Do you know how expensive it is to literally clear your data? We have apps that do this, but think about it. You provide your information to these apps in order to do these things for you. So at the end of the day, when they collect this data from the World Wide Web, where does that data go to? Are you telling me that these people actually dump it? Because their entire business system runs on this. So they're definitely going to have your informations too. It's just scary. This circle feels never ending. How do we handle this? How do we deal with this problem? Let me know in the comment section how you feel we could resolve this, because I also sometimes stay up at night thinking about these issues and how deeply life-threatening it could be. We have applications now that could search your details to find out if your boyfriend is cheating, which is similar to what this application is doing too. But this is kind of like a review app where you just come, leave your comment, and you could vet a guy, make him red flag, green flag. Like, what do you know about red flag, green flag? A red flag to someone could be a green flag to another. What could be a green flag for someone could be a red flag for another. Like, crazy, right? We think we know what we are doing, but everyone is just living the same script and trying to recreate their own script, if you get me.
The T-app was never going to work, and neither is its male equivalent, because the way the system is set up, you would need literally every single person who's using the app to be 100% truthful all the time, to always act in good faith. And that's just not possible. That's not going to happen. Use an example like, guy asks a girl out on a date, she says no, he's like, oh, okay, goes home, gets on like the male equivalent of the T-app, and is like, yeah, this girl gave my friend chlamydia. Not true at all, but there's no way to verify that. So now anytime somebody goes and checks their profile, they're like, damn, this girl had chlamydia? Hell no. Or like, use a different example, guy and a girl are hooking up, both of them say they don't want a relationship. Girl changes her mind. She wants a relationship. Guy's like, I don't want that. I've never wanted that. I both thought we didn't want that. They stop talking, and then she gets on the app and is like, this guy uses women for her body. It's like, no, that's not true. He doesn't do that, but there's no way to verify that. There's no way for anyone to be like, actually, that's not true. Here's what actually happened. So everybody's lying, and the entire purpose of the app, which is to find out which guys are actually bad people, it's useless. It's useless, because everybody's going to be lying. I think it was noble. I think the app existed for a good reason. There was no bad intent behind the app, but it's never going to be used the way it's supposed to.
I honestly feel like men have had these groups like long time. Like, this is not new for the men, but the men, they are scared to shit right now, because some men, you know yourself, they are going to get caught on this app. Like, yeah, they can't stand it.
Why are you men so mad that we have a T-app when y'all have Facebook groups for years now, asking about the specific girls in your city, dropping pictures, dropping videos that shouldn't even be in your fucking phone, asking these other men that live near you if you have any tea on us? Y'all been having your little groups. Y'all been having the T-app for years. You're just mad because we got an app that was in the fucking app store. It may have been not professional. It may have got leaked. But babes, I've seen for myself the fucking Facebook groups that y'all have. Why all of a sudden, since us girlies start doing it, y'all are pressed? I don't condone the spreading of misinformation and making up lies and all that shit. And if you haven't done anything wrong, then babe, you don't have to worry about anything, right? But let's stop acting like y'all don't have your little Facebook groups to the fucking city of where you live at. For instance, I live in Tucson, Arizona, and there's a Facebook group for the Tucson girlies that y'all love to drop pictures and names in and get all the tea and drop videos, nasty videos that shouldn't even be online like that. Y'all are messy. Y'all do the same shit. Did you guys have a fucking cheating website that got leaked too? Fucking years ago, that Madison, whatever the fuck it was called, so y'all can cheat on your wives and your girlfriends. Y'all have had your own T-app till this day on Facebook groups, doing your little shit, and even the group chats, like, come on. Why y'all got your panties in a fucking bunch? You guys have been doing this shit. We ain't fucking stupid. I've seen it for myself. I don't know what y'all fucking being mad about. Y'all have your Facebook groups. Y'all have your own shit. Shit, if y'all want to make your own shit, go ahead and fucking do it. But you ain't gonna see us bitching and fucking complaining. Because we know if we ain't doing anything wrong, we ain't doing anything wrong.
It's just an app. That's a different thing. But this has been existing for a long time. But I honestly just feel like it never should exist in the first place, because you are just intruding in someone else's life. Like, let people live their life. We already have the internet, we have the mobiles, we have people videoing another person without people's consent and posting it on the internet. Like, it's crazy enough. We don't need no more vetting, okay? It's enough. The judgment, enough of this public humiliation ritual, enough of this public judgment. Let people live their life. You're not perfect either. Like, honestly, I'm just gonna say something, right? Because this just came and I don't know if it makes any sense to even say it. But I honestly feel like this app is just another form of like intrusion. It's another form of like just people getting in your business, prognosing in your life, and just not letting you to breathe entirely. If you really did want to check someone out, you could check them out, their criminal records, go find out yourself through the police, take their name, take their details, and request these things. Do it the legal way. And that way we know at least it's getting verified. People are going to do some background checks, that you're going to have to do things the right way. I don't really think it's something we need the AI or technology to help us do, or the audience, because having the audience involved in a journey that you should be doing personally and discovering on your own could potentially lead you to confusion, because everybody has their own inputs to make. Everyone has something to say. Like, literally, you're just part of the crowd, and nothing makes you different. Nothing makes you stand out. Like, you probably have a 10% chance in discovering the truth if you were to just think about it this way. So that's just my thoughts. It feels like women and both men are out for each other, to get each other. I don't know what people are trying to prove yet. It's crazy, but I just think that our best bet is just to wait it out. But time is also something that's really precious. So while you wait out the season of loneliness and disappointments in relationships, well, you could also take the time to understand yourself better and understand how you could be protecting yourself against AI, because AI is definitely, or technology is definitely not going to protect you. They are out to get you, rather. Don't you guys think we need to focus more on doing that? To be honest, we need to stop fighting each other. What are we actually fighting for? Are we fighting to be the better species? Are we fighting for a prize? Like, what exactly are we fighting for? Because everyone is super damn lonely. Like, look around you. Everyone is so damn lonely. It's sad. It's insane. But we'll get through it. We definitely would. So let me know if your thoughts are on the aspect of this app being like a great app. Do you think that we need more of these kinds of application, or do you think that we could be doing this with other people, asking people questions around us, like actually finding out the right way rather than allowing AI to help filter out these informations? What do you guys think? As for me, you guys have heard all of my thoughts, but before I go, I just want to ask you guys to do me one big favor. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, share this video with your friends, family, and colleagues. And yeah, stay tuned for my next video. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.